Okay, let's head back to the Museum of Science where Cindy is keeping an eye out on the forecast. Hey, Cindy.
All right, Jen. Yeah, and it's amazing considering how nice it is outside that there are so many people in here. I don't know if you can hear how loud it is, but 2 floors. We're in the center stage. As part of School Vacation Week, Channel 5, our meteorologists have all been here this week. We're going to be doing a presentation between 12:30 and 1 talking about forecasting and some of the technology that we use to do that. And the forecast is actually pretty easy today. Talk about a perfect day. Let's step you through what is going on, and pretty much picture perfect today for spring. We have the sunshine we had yesterday, but lighter winds, so really just a beautiful day today. Unfortunately, this is not going to continue. Things are going to change. It's going to get wetter as we go late into the week and the start of the weekend, hoping that things do dry out a little bit and improve by Easter on Sunday. So some good news there. The storm that we're watching is actually organizing in the middle of the country right now. It is some energy spinning near the Four Corners area that is going to scoop up a lot of moisture, and the potential is there for about 1 to 2 inches of rain as we go from Friday on into Saturday. So it is looking like periods of wet weather for a couple of days. Not raining continuously, but something we're going to have to plan around. So in terms of that storm center, it's coming out of the Four Corners area, yes, but tapping into a lot of moisture. And that combination is likely going to set up a span of severe weather today that goes from Texas right on up toward the Chicago area. So we are going to be watching for that threat of some severe weather as we get deeper on into the upcoming day and also the next couple of days as that makes its way toward the eastern seaboard. So we are going to be watching that for you. In the meantime, we've got a beautiful sky out there right now, blue sky. We've got a temperature in Boston that is running in the upper 50s at this point, and so far we've actually had the sea breeze not kick in. We expect that sea breeze is going to kick in as we go on into the afternoon. So the temperatures are going to hold and fall back a little bit at the coastline, while over interior sections they do come up, in fact, into the lower 60s. So temperatures not bad right now, but that is going to be continuing to climb as we get into the afternoon. So we are going to actually see a little bit of increasing cloud cover as well. I think we get through the evening hours, at least early evening hours, okay, and then as we work on into the overnight, the clouds are going to start to increase, and the temperatures tonight aren't going to be as cold. We were actually down in the 20s in some of our coldest suburbs early this morning. Tonight, I expect the temperatures to hold in the upper 30s and lower 40s, and then the clouds are going to come on in late tonight, and we will actually see those clouds thicken up pretty quickly tomorrow morning. So tomorrow is a day that will start with clouds. There might be 1 or 2 spot showers around in the morning, but as we get into the afternoon, nothing more than a very isolated spot shower, a sprinkle, drizzle. So if you have outdoor plans tomorrow, I wouldn't cancel them. Just know that there is the possibility of a little bit of rainfall. And then as we go into Thursday night and Friday, our chances of rain are going to start to come on up. But the temperatures are going to be running cool tomorrow. We're talking about highs only between about 50 and 55. And then we're going to watch a warm frontal boundary start to lift northward. And that is going to bring up the temperatures as we go from Thursday into Friday. We're talking about high temperatures in the upper 60s, despite a lot of cloud cover. And there will be some periods of wet weather as well. We're going to watch a slug of really heavy rain. Timeout sometime, it appears, on Saturday. There's a bit of a question mark now as to whether that's Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, but Saturday is shaping up to be quite wet, and then the hope is that we lift this system on out of here as we get on into Easter on Sunday. So some slow improvements coming up for Easter. We should see partial sunshine and, in fact, a little bit of better weather developing for your plans on Easter, and the temperatures stay pretty mild in the 60s right on into early next week. So some good weather here at the Museum of Science if you want to, head on out with the kids. There's an exhibit that they have right now that's kind of temporary. It's called Nature's Superheroes. It's about animals, and it's only here till May the 5th. So if you can't get out today, you have a couple more weeks to see it. Certainly recommend it to come check it out.